Grayson, do you know the beautiful thing about Rumble season?
That we can have different winners completely for the Rumble?
That we have returns that we don't expect.
Yeah.
And you know we've already had a surprise return, right?
Yeah, Charlotte's back.
No, not that one. A surprise return that no one saw coming of Tony Storm returning as timeless Tony Storm.
They ruined that whole bit so badly.
It was too soon.
And also on a weekly show.
Yeah.
And that type of reveal should be a pay-per-view type thing.
Mm-hmm.
But no. And they did on Collision, not even Dynamite.
Yeah. The B show of the C show.
What's going on, everybody? And welcome back to the Curb Stomp Podcast, episode 71. Today, we are predicting the Royal Rumble, and we're doing other stuff as well. But biggest thing is that it's Rumble season, and I can confirm, after there were some hiccups, that I will be live, at least here on the Curb Stomp Podcast, for the Royal Rumble. So if you guys want to join us for the show, we'll be here live reacting to it. I might grab Geek because he'll be stuck at his desk.
Yeah, he'll be watching against his will because Subathon will still be going.
Yeah.
There's absolutely no chance that shit ends. It's awesome.
Yeah.
And I know a guy who plans on extending it an hour once he gets under the 2-minute mark.
Oh, he'll be fine. An hour is nothing for him.
No, but what Geek's going to do is what he always does. There's going to be 5 hours left, and he's going to say, I'm going to finish the stream and finish the subathon today.
It'll be like 2 a.m.
And then it'll end up getting back up to 20 hours, and he'll be like, never mind, I can't. Y'all hate me.
Yeah, you do.
But let's talk news.
Wrestling news.
Wrestling news. Kevin Nash. He's never seen a female sell like Rhea Ripley.
Yeah. Have you seen anyone sell like Rhea Ripley?
Yes.
You're going to say Dolph Ziggler.
John Cena.
When you talk about the best sellers in the game, I don't ever think about John Cena. I think I put Rock over John Cena.
Oh, that's what he meant. I thought he was selling merch is what he meant.
No, he meant in the ring, selling like that.
Dolph Ziggler.
Yeah.
Ilya Dragunov. Omos.
No.
The great Khali. Matthew McConaughey.
Matthew McDonough.
Who was at SmackDown on Friday.
Yeah, it was in Texas.
With all my exes. Because all my exes live in Texas.
Why?
You don't get this. You don't know the song.
Clearly, I don't.
There's a song that says, all my exes live in Texas.
I think you need to stop going to Texas to find your exes.
I don't go to exes.
You don't go to exes?
I don't go to Texas.
Well, clearly you do. Enough for all your exes are from Texas.
Shiloh, you want to help me kill a duck today? He's too tired. He's sleepy. I don't think he slept last night. I think he ran around in a circle all night. Angry Orchard was the sponsor of SmackDown, though.
Dubs, I love Angry Orchard.
The Miz is officially on SmackDown, which solved his Wyatt 6 issue for about 20 seconds, and then Nick Aldis revealed that, hey, the Wyatt 6 also transferred.
Well, also, the Wyatt 6 are now currently out with injury. Well, one of them is, and they're not going to do it with that one of them. And it has been confirmed which one it is.
Oh.
They haven't told us.
Oh. You know who it is? I know who it is. I have a theory.
I want to guess it's probably Dexter.
That's not my guess.
You think it's Gacy?
I think it's Gacy.
Nah. No, it's probably Nikki from her asking a bit too much by Scarlett.
She's literally hasn't had a piece getting. No, it was the other way around. Nikki was biting Scarlett's ass.
Oh, that's right.
So we got the official measurements of Braun Strowman versus Jacob Fatu, which, by the way,
Yeah.
was the meaty match of that night. There's
Well, yeah.
no way it wasn't. It felt unneeded to be said. Jacob Fatu, 6'2", 287, 19-inch wide biceps, 49 chest, 13 shoe size. Pretty huge dude. Braun Strowman has him by 6 inches. Weighs almost 70 pounds more than him. His biceps 6 inches taller, bigger. 12-inch bigger chest. And his shoe size is 16 E.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
I want to think it's a typo, and they just didn't see it.
No, it's WWE. They would have seen it. That must mean 16 extra.
I don't know.
Oh, KO went after Matthew McConaughey on the mic.
Good. All right.
Which was even funnier because Matthew McConaughey is Kevin Owens' favorite actor.
Is he?
Yeah.
All right.
Damien's on SmackDown.
Yeah, so it looks like they may be splitting up the Terror Twins for the first time ever. Actually, I follow a history account, and it seems like Rhea and Damien have been on NXT Raw together. They've never been like on separate brands.
I don't hate that.
I don't hate it, but it's weird when you have Cody who showed up on Raw, and Netflix is giving you the most money. So typically you'd have your A champion on the A brand, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
that's right. Gunther's on that band.
Why not move Cody to Raw? Move Gunther and Rhea. Well, Cody and Tiffany to Raw, and then move Gunther and Rhea to SmackDown.
It's simple.
Well, Liv is staying on Raw, I think, right?
Gunther and Rhea are your A team.
No.
Cody's your B team. Okay. Charlotte Flair officially declared for the Rumble.
Yeah, I don't like that. I like the tease. Like they keep teasing it right after Tiffy's segments, but why not just save it?
So I saw someone say it's going to be the Delulu side of me. Them announcing Charlotte means there's a bigger one.
I think there is a bigger one because CM Punk might have spoiled it.
Yeah. Duh. Everyone knows Sabrina Carpenter is entering the Royal Rumble.
Yeah, of course.
Grayson's 5th favorite pop star.
5th? Nah. Maybe, actually.
Did I nail that shit?
You might have. I don't know. I don't have a list.
Make the list. Go.
Olivia Rodrigo is my number 1.
Mid.
No. Taylor says probably 2.
Mid.
That after 2 probably gets a little like, what do you consider pop star?
Whatever you would consider a pop star.
I don't know.
Hey, I'll tell you. You say a name.
Well,
I'll
like,
tell you if it's a pop
like
star.
let's like consider Eminem a pop star.
No.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like, what do you consider a pop star?
Not Eminem.
I probably had looked at my music list to give you a proper list. Like,
Grayson is just dodging. Grayson's ducking.
Yes, I am dodging this because I have no idea what my list would be, and I haven't listened to pops lately. I've been listening to a lot of rock and a lot of metal. So,
but to give an idea, we had a big ass Rumble announcements last night.
Well, yes, it's Charlotte.
Well, not last night. Friday night. We then got Nia, which also most likely means Candice. We then got Naomi and Jade. We then got Liv and Raquel.
We did not get Naomi and Jade. We got Naomi and Bianca.
Naomi and Bianca, sorry. So we got the big names all declared. So we We got names.
See, I'm always of the opinion that less names for a Rumble. I know they had to like promote the Rumble. They had to give you some big names to, like, obviously be like a Bianca, a Liv, like blah blah blah, or like a Cena, Punk. What they did lately with Rollins, setting up like big names to market the Rumble, but also at the same time leave most of the field open. Don't give us 99 names that are going into the Rumble. Give us like 3, 4, 5.
I like knowing more names, honestly. I like when there's a few mysterious ones, not 18 mysterious ones. And ISO Speed will be live streaming at the Rumble.
He's gonna give away something.
They're not going to tell him anything important. He'll probably be in the Rumble.
No, please no.
And Kai's going to be there too, I heard.
Yes,
But
he's been.
did you hear that? I have to find it now. I forgot this drama was happening.
There's drama
About the speed stuff. And the guy was getting blasted for what he was saying about it.
Who's getting blasted? He's looking it up.
I have to find it now because I forgot this was happening. And did I bookmark it? Tell me I bookmarked it.
Bro doesn't know if he bookmarked something. Now he's coughing. He's coughing with the bookmark.
Dude, I can't. What's his? What's the fucking? It's like. It's you. You're the one I think who let me know the shit was even happening.
Yep.
I think it was Roman and Knox who quote tweeted it. Totally not me, honey. Scroll.
I'm in an argument with 7 different people that are all coming at me about my Soulsborne opinion.
I don't even remember your Soulsborne opinion. That's a little like
we need to start shaming people for thinking it's better than like Mass Effect, God of War, Red Dead.
Get him, Sam.
Well, like my opinion, and we're gonna go on a tangent about Kaleb finds this thing, is that it doesn't. You can't. They're telling a story badly. Like you can't hide the story behind collectibles and things you find. Like that's just not how you tell a story. You tell a story by telling us a story. You don't fucking hide the shit.
You very much can.
No, you can't.
They've made a lot of money off of it.
It's additional, yeah, because those people are fucking dumb. But you can do additional world building with the collectibles and lore, stuff like that. You tell the story by telling the story.
Okay, it was not this guy apparently who posted it. Who's another wrestling account that quote cheats a lot of the shit?
Purist, Ops.
Not Pierce. Ops and Pierce didn't. Like just like on a fan side.
Hang 'em High, Sam Dakota, I think.
This is who it was. I found it. It was Elite Rockers who did it. I'm just bozo for thinking it wasn't him. Well, them. Like 99% so it was at least Elite Rockers. Because I will say this was also really random that this shit actually started happening. What the fuck was it not you? I'm very confused now. While you continue to look on, find this. What's the next bit of news? Oh, Saturday Night Main Event.
Yeah.
Nia. Why?
Nia did not defeat Rhea. Oh my god, I would have punched you. No,
Rhea
defeated.
retained.
Yeah, and shut down all the she can't wrestle rumors. Thing about Rhea is that she's still one of the bigger women in the locker room. And the things she can do, she can't do with everyone because a lot of them are smaller. Because if she did a fucking fabulous DDT, like, and she can't do that to like Selena Vega because she'll hit her head. Like, it's impossible.
Yeah. God damn it! This shit. The fact that this is as hard to find is.
Bro cannot find it. I don't think it exists at this point.
It does.
I don't think so.
Did they add him? Please tell me they don't even add him.
WWE 2K has been dropping news all week.
Yeah, well, we should probably talk about the rest of. Sorry, I found the guy posted an apology, but they didn't at him in the person who tweeted the apology. But Braun Breaker retained. There's 310 music, Fatu won, Gunther won. Or basically everything everyone expected to happen.
Yeah, Saturday Main Event, I know is more of like a showcase of WWE on a national scale, but it's extremely safe. And yeah. I can already tell from a lot of things I read online, a lot of like straight up WWE fans aren't going to watch because there's nothing to progress the story. There's nothing to, it's kind of just like a side quest.
Yeah. Oh, he deleted his page. That's why I can't find it. So it's his name's Big Daddy Mark. He goes to a lot of the WWE.
Yes.
You know him, right?
Yeah.
They announced that they're letting Speed live stream from the Rumble, and he crashed out.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, I'm a bigger draw than Speed. Wrestling fans love me. I've been around the company much longer. Should love me and not him. Blah blah blah, and just complete uncalled for crasher.
It was a big ego trip right there.
Yes. It was funny. Because I saw it on Twitter, I'm like, what the fuck? And then I saw the picture, I'm like, oh, it's this guy who is at literally everything.
Yeah. It is what it is.
Yeah. I want to shout out WWE for still posting Edge's shit from his return and not trying to act like Edge doesn't exist.
No, they've been posting Edge stuff.
But yeah, I know. I'm happy they're not acting like he doesn't exist. What's up, Silo? Are you deciding it's screen time?
My dogs are upstairs. They're sleeping.
Silo does not. Silo lives in this basement. He will shake if he doesn't have access to the basement. I'm not even kidding. I closed the door because he got on the water heater.
Yeah.
I looked over towards the door and he was literally just shaking, like withdraws.
Oh, Charlotte has his own little couch to like.
There's a couch here. There's a couch back then. There's a.
Well, no, he's got a screen time couch, like how my dogs have the
yeah, yeah. Couch. No, that's why this camera's a lot better. Is he can be in a lot of different places and not have to worry about being off screen. Been a lot of talks that Liv and Raquel will get a huge purse entering Mania.
Let's not. How about that? We've done this twice. It's bad. It holds Liv back.
It propels
Like-
her forward.
It doesn't mean like elevate Raquel. Because Raquel has been always seen as a mid-card wrestler, if not a tag team wrestler at the very best. It doesn't elevate her. Like, it's just bad. Like they have fun matches. Don't get me wrong. Like, I remember a match they had a while back. That was at where they were teamed up with Bianca, and they had amazing moments. It's just it doesn't do anything for either of them. That's what a tag team should do. It should benefit both of them, either elevate them or keep them as a tag team. Like the New Day, it elevated all three of them at the same time, but also they were meant to stay together because that's who they are. They're tag team wrestlers, and that's perfectly fine. It's a perfect place for those people. It's just that when he doesn't do it for any of them, there's an issue, and that's what happens with Raquel and Liv. It's not a great pairing.
So, you ready for the Grayson crash out? Do you know what's next?
No.
Dakota Kai
Has a concussion. She'll be out for 4 weeks.
is out with injury.
For 4 weeks. She'll be fine. She'll be back.
We on the curb stomp.
I will say, Dakota Kai's every injury she's had in the last 2 years is protecting her opponent from injury.
And what I will say is, fuck your life. Bing bong. Don't do stupid shit that'll get you injured.
She's protecting her opponent. That's like the number one rule in
I'm
the
calling
ring.
out the opponents.
Okay.
Don't do shit that'll get you injured. That just injured Dakota.
Well, you just saw what JD did.
We're gonna get to that.
I know, and I'm gonna talk shit.
Okay, yeah, no, I know what that clip's gonna be. Already. But Dakota's injured again. It sucks, but
She'll be back. And this is a much shorter injury than she's had in the past. It's a concussion, which yes sucks, and it's really bad. Don't get me wrong, but also it's a concussion. It gets better in a few weeks as long as she takes care of it.
Jordan Grace officially signed to WWE.
Multi-year deal, but she says she's not going to be in the Rumble.
Cap.
She says that she is celebrating her mother's 50th birthday or something like that. It was just a number. I don't know, maybe 60th.
Cap.
She did this last year as well. So, where she posted she was in a different place on the same day as the Rumble.
I see through your lies, Jordan.
Well, apparently Jordan Grace is also susceptible to misinformation in the wrestling community. She was in Chris Van Vliet show. Great show. And she's like, oh, and this year it's gonna be like a 40-woman Rumble. It was like a Wrestle Votes, like not Wrestle Votes, Wrestle Votes, making the claim, which is I love that page because it tricks the dumbest people.
I know
it's
somebody
also
got tricked by
super
it.
entertaining. I got tricked by like when it first started. I know.
I remember you were like freaking out over something, and I'm like, Grayson, read the name.
It's when it initially came out. Okay. I've gotten better at checking the sources.
I prefer Weasel-Ops.
Weasel-Ops is great. I love Weasel-Ops.
Dude, Baltac Sports really started something legendary.
Yeah, but somehow it's not even the best version of like how.
Oh, Baltac Sports in his prime was.
Oh yeah, I know.
On ESPN Daily.
I love how mainstream media just can get as confused as we can.
Yeah. Seth said he's more focused on himself, and there's nobody better on the planet than him. Yeah. Logan declared.
Seth is one of the best of all time, but okay.
Logan declared for the Rumble. Sammy called out Punk for not being a WrestleMania main eventer. And it looks like Cross has his eyes set on Sammy.
Yeah.
Now, let's talk about the JD stuff. Now, if you are not aware, JD McDonough got injured the other night. Grayson, I feel like, is about to blame JD for this.
Yep.
Go ahead.
He overshot. He pushed himself too much. He should have called the match the moment you broke your fucking rib. It was dumb. He probably got himself more injured by continuing the match.
Whichever of the War Raiders didn't even try to catch him. Have you seen the clip?
Yeah, I mean,
here's basically what he did. 2-hand touch, you're down. Oh, I'm a fall, so you hit table without trying to help you at all.
Because he overshot. The Raiders were where they were supposed to be. They tried to catch him.
They did not give any attempt to catch him.
That's how they normally catch a person, is by using their body.
They didn't use their body.
Because he overshot. That's why he smacked his head against the fucking table.
0 attempt.
Rib, punctured a lung.
Tell me, I'm going to send you this and tell me if this is a fucking attempt.
We're sending it on Twitter.
Look me in the eyes and tell me that was any form of an actual attempt to help to save JD.
Yeah, because he was where he was supposed to be. JD overshot it.
But if you make an attempt to help your opponent, that's called wrestling 101. If there's a bot, you try to help him.
Yeah, but like you can't adjust in a half second that fast. He can't back up 7 steps.
He can back up 1.
Great.
One step literally makes it 100 times easier.
JD overshot it.
He takes back one more step.
I made the same criticism of Kari when she overshot. She overshot it. Bianca and Jade did their fucking best to save it, and they did. They saved it because they're some of the best in the world. But
that's an easy save. That's one step back.
Yes, but again, Kari overshot. That was the first mistake that happened. She was lucky she was in the ring with 2 of the best, right? The War Raiders, as much as I love them, aren't some of the best tag wrestlers in the world. They are not. They are not some of the best.
And they have the awareness of how to take a step back.
Sure.
Everyone above the age of 2 can take 1 step back.
JD McDonough made the first mistake, and he tried his best to fucking catch him. He just
let me guess. He finishing the match makes it worse too.
Yes.
No.
If you broke multiple ribs and punctured a lung, call the fucking match. You're injured. Stop putting yourself in risk. This is different from a broken wrist. This is different from fucking I don't know, having a dislocated joint. You have a punctured lung and multiple broken ribs. You can go without using one arm in a match. It sucks. It ruins the match. But guess what? You don't hurt yourself more.
But he doesn't know how bad it was.
You feel a broken rib. I can tell you that right now.
And yes, and he can wrestle through a broken rib. People have done it before.
Not with his type of wrestling.
People have done it before.
Yeah, they've done it before, and it's still stupid.
People have played football games with a broken fucking rib.
They shouldn't.
You do it for the love of the game. You don't do it because I'm a little hurt. I'm a tap out.
Little hurt. 3 broken ribs and a punctured lung is not a little.
He probably didn't know. He definitely didn't know about the lung.
No, but you could start feeling a punctured lung.
And I'm just gonna say this: a ref couldn't make the call to end that match because he had no idea how bad it was. If JD kept saying he was fine to finish.
JD should have called the fucking match.
Let the man finish what he started. You are the most I've never seen someone hate on JD more than you. For no reason. You are hating on him for being a fucking workhorse, for finishing a match.
There's okay, workhorses also know when they can't do it anymore.
No, they don't.
Yes.
No.
When they are injured, they know when to stop the match.
They know when to. They know that the job. They know to finish the fucking match. That's what they live most.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Somebody's gonna call a match. Fucking call a match.
Dumbass say what?
He said he hurt himself probably more throughout that match because if he kept going. He probably made it longer until he gets back in the ring.
Bad news. The difference between 2 and 3 broken ribs recovery time is not any different.
the difference between doing that and continuing to injure yourself? Yes, it is.
But if he didn't continue, say he broke one more rib, continuing, going to be the same recovery time. I'm going to guarantee you, he
It
did
can
not
be a
puncture.
more severe break. You can puncture lung more. You can.
I'm
He
going to
probably
guarantee
got concussion for hitting the fucking.
he didn't get concussed.
I fucking doubt that.
No,
They
he
probably
didn't get
haven't
concussed.
disclosed it, but he probably got fucking concussed. That was fucking nasty how he fucking hit his head. He is concussed. That is like a Tua. That's a Tua type hit. You know how much I love Tua. Like hitting the ground like that, hitting anything like that viciously with your head. That's a concussion.
Bro's just a hater.
JD should have called that match immediately.
Bro is simply a hater.
There's a love for the game. There's also a love for your own fucking health and I think
he wanted to get the match done. I'm not going to hold it against him.
Okay, he has a tag partner who can get it done for him. Finn Balor's one of the best in the world. We know this.
Yeah,
he can finish that match by himself.
And if he is disclosing he's that injured, he is they're gonna just end the match, get him immediate medical assistance.
Okay, it's great. We've had matches where the tag partner gets hurt, he gets taken out while Finn continues the match.
I'm telling you,
and I'm telling you,
did not want to stress with it.
And I'm telling you that JD just made the situation worse by not finishing the match.
And I'm telling you, JD just wanted to see it through.
I don't care.
That's such a bad thing.
Do you know what happens? Do you know what happens if since the Warriors are pretty nimble on their feet, for as big as they are? What happens if he doesn't be like, oh, I can't do this, and takes a fucking massive bump from the Raiders? Now the Raiders hurt him more. There's so many things that can go wrong because now he's injured more than it was before.
The Raiders are some of the safest workers in the company.
Understand that, but when you're already injured and they don't know it, more things can go wrong than before.
And also, the match also didn't last that much longer after the bump.
That's fine. But again, you put yourself more at risk every second you're in that ring.
Let the man cook.
You put your opponent more at risk every second you're in that ring.
He is a trooper. He is you either outstanding worker.
Finish that fucking match like ASAP. You cut the ending or whatever. Or you just call it.
I'm going to remember this. So if it happens again later on and you are on the opposite side of it, I can bring this up as concrete evidence.
That's perfectly fine. I'll probably have the same thing.
If something happens to like Rhea, and Rhea's such an amazing worker, she could have called the match, and instead she powered through her injury.
She should call the match. Seth should have called the match the moment his fucking knee gave out.
But that's not.
He's an MVP for pounding it through it.
But JD is not. JD's not it's not a good job, JD. You chuffed through a horrible injury. Seth's knee gave out. Was out for a few months. But he's a trooper for finishing out the match. JD, no, because I don't fuck with you. You're not my guy. Seth's my guy. JD, you're not. Fuck you.
Hey, Seth's knee gave out during the Cody match, the Cody Roman match.
Yeah, and he still stayed in it. He was
part of the match. I remember explicitly during Mania, I was asking, "Where's Seth? Where's Seth?"
And I remember he was fucked up going into the Drew match that morning.
He probably was fucked up. Probably wasn't. He probably didn't know. I've torn meniscus.
Yes, he did. He knew he had a torn meniscus for 2 months. That's why he barely did anything in the ring.
By the
Do you not remember any of that?
He was recovered.
From January to Mania, he had a torn meniscus. That's why he barely wrestled.
Yeah, I know.
Do you not remember us specifically talking about that?
I remember us talking about it, but I also remember us saying if he's got the go ahead by medical, then he's good. He probably fucked it up more after that, and I remember criticizing him for fucking it more because that was a longer recovery time.
It all depends on who it is, on how you feel about something. It's how you are, Grayson.
And I'm telling you that JD should have called the match. Also, JD is also not as big of a player as Seth Rollins. So
No, which is also all the why he needs to.
That's why I compare it to the Kari Sane situation, because they are around the same level, right? Are they not?
And how do you move up in the company? By tapping out at an injury? Or by trying to finish the match?
I don't know. How about trying to get back in the ring as fast as possible and not trying to fuck up your the recovery time more?
It's what, the third episode on Netflix?
Fourth, I think.
What do they gain? What does he gain by being the first guy to have to call a match?
What does he gain by, doing anything?
Locker room respect? Respect from the writers? Respect from the bookers?
Some respect. Best availability. The best ability is availability, right?
And no matter what, he was going to be out for an extended period of time after that bump.
But he probably made it worse.
He probably didn't.
Oh my god.
Xavier Woods' family has turned on the New Day. Zelina Vega is officially on SmackDown. Lil Yachty only cares about Rhea Ripley.
Real.
Kai will be at the Rumble and has some choice words for Speed. Roman Reigns is the official cover star for 2K25.
I don't like it.
I don't either. Do you know who it should have been?
Rhea Ripley.
No, she had it last year.
She had a deluxe edition. That doesn't count.
Do you know who it should have been? Truth be told, it should have been the Cult of Personality.
I like that. Counterpoint, Drew McIntyre.
Counterpoint, CM Punk's the bigger draw.
Counterpoint, Drew McIntyre had a better year.
Counterpoint, CM Punk is going to bring in more outside audience unless locked-in audiences who just want the game, because CM Punk's going to be a big outside draw because of UFC, the drama, and all this and that.
Counterpoint, Sword.
Counterpoint, Nexus. The deluxe edition is the Bloodline edition.
No. The deluxe edition is the Dead Man.
Oh, sorry, the Bloodline edition, then there's a Dead
It's
Man.
like the super deluxe edition. This WWE 2K, I remember us talking about last year that we're probably not going to buy the new one.
Jesus Christ, I hate that they're actually doing good shit.
But they're actually adding shit that makes the game better. There's an island which I know me and you had a conversation that we were against because it just makes it bigger and makes it more pain in the ass. Online My GM is coming up to 4 players, which will make a certain job really easy now.
GM was the
which
for context, when we did GM mode, how we had to do My GM mode was PlayStation Party, share play, and we'd have to reset it like every 40 minutes because share play can only stay on for like 45 minutes. And those are like Grayson going and then I going takes about 40 minutes a show. So,
and I think this way, so peek on the screen right now. I think this way you can record your portion, I can record my portion, and then we can find a time for like 20 minutes or after recording session, get together for the pay-per-view or like sim the next week or whatever.
Or even what we could just end up doing is only one of us watches it just in case it gives different outcomes. Because I don't trust WWE to think about that.
But yeah,
I join you a PlayStation Party and you just share screen so I can see it.
Okay.
Makes it so much easier.
It does. Over 300 playable characters. I'm trying to remember things off the top of my head. My University game promo is back. I don't know how well it's probably gonna be really, really basic at the beginning, which I'm more or less fine with.
Yeah, I don't.
But Universe will be a lot more exciting with promos, I think.
I don't really touch Universe.
Well, I think it's getting to a point where they're starting to go back to like how like WWE 2K14 was, like the better games where they're starting to add features that they took away, which I hate that part of gaming is where like, oh, we're adding these brand new features that we had 10 years ago.
Yeah.
But it looks like it's gonna be a better game. I'm not gonna pre-order it until like we get more information, but
and if I pre-order it, I'm just gonna get the base edition.
yeah.
I'm not.
I may buy the season pass at a later point in time, but that's about it. They gotta give me a good map of like content.
I'm not spending extra money on this shit.
They will give my money most definitely. They've announced that Julia and Stephanie Becker are in day one. So
Roman says Cody has never been more relevant than when he was involved with the Bloodline.
he's not exactly wrong.
He's not.
He's wrong after Cody won the championship, but before that.
Yeah. What's up, Salo? Welcome back. I'm done yelling at Grayson. There's a possibility the Rumble will go to 2 nights.
Man, not like we discussed that before.
Multiple times.
Yeah, it's definitely it's going to 2 nights. I know people are like, you'll make it 2 nights.
Yes.
I don't mind it.
What? Lay down, Silo.
Honestly, this gives us a point. This gives us the opportunity more so that like, let's pick up a situation. That Tiffany Stratton faces blah 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 and loses, she can just join the Rumble again. It's like what happened to Brock a few years ago, which we hated, but it's a little more acceptable, you know, because we all hate Brock though. So Brock was annoying. Brock winning the Rumble was annoying. I should say.
The Brock one sucked.
Triple
Triple H reportedly the headline of the 2025 WWE Hall of Fame.
The memes were funny. I remember us talking about this as well. It's like, when is Triple H going to be inducting himself into the WWE Hall of Fame? He didn't know about it.
Yeah.
Apparently, it was a Stephanie McMahon, Shawn Michaels, Undertaker making the decision for him to headline. Which, thank God, the man deserves the Hall of Fame.
Yes, and if they didn't say you're going in, buddy, he would never have put himself in.
Yeah, he has an ego, but I don't think he's got that much of an ego.
No.
Caleb, I have a question for you.
I have an answer.
Because I have my trivia, my little calendar here. Where this is Thursday.
Oh.
Recording this on Thursday. In what year were the SNME Awards first held?
2011?
No.
1996?
No, you're closer.
98?
Nope.
9?
No.
5?
No.
4, 3, 2, 1.
1986. This is the official WWE calendar, so.
CM Punk teased the possible return at the Rumble that would make Grayson very, 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 very happy.
Yeah. AJ Lee possible return.
We'll talk more about it later.
Are the Converse getting strapped up?
I haven't even seen the official announcement. I might have to watch.
What was that?
If they posted a video of the official announcement that there was Triple H was going to be the headliner.
Yeah.
I haven't watched it yet.
Is him being really surprised.
Doug's side of the ring is going to officially return.
Yeah, the lineup isn't really interesting to me, but
No. And then we had a WWE Squid Game crossover with Rhea and Punk and two guards on the Squid Games.
Yeah. Also, WWE Speed happened today, or yesterday. Gable's facing Dragon Lee for the championship next week. And then we get another women's tournament. What a better tournament. Yeah, better tournament.
Horrible tournament.
We can finally get her Candice LeRae. Make B-Fab the speed champion. I was hoping you'd correct me, but Caleb?
Yes.
Alexa Bliss posted a photo yesterday.
And?
Is she returning?
We'll talk about this now.
Okay. We'll talk about it now?
Yeah, because we're going on to predictions.
Wow. 45 minutes in?
Yeah.
Man, we have been optimizing our fucking episodes going hour 15 now, aren't we?
apparently. Either we want to or not, and I don't want to.
Well, we can start an argument. I'm fine starting an argument.
What do you want to argue about?
I don't know. I'll look through my Twitter.
Let me see if I can find something real quick.
Rhea Ripley broke the internet yesterday.
She always does that.
Also, Indianapolis has a bunch of street signs for WWE superstars. I want one of them. They show Little Vice for WWE 2K. She's in pigtails. That is not Little Vice.
Do we want to talk about Justin Tucker?
The kicker?
Yeah, who's quickly becoming the non-goated kickers.
No. Oh, here. Kaleb, there's been some IWC drama that's happened lately.
Okay.
People are mad that Lyra Valkyria has declared for the Royal Rumble.
And?
Because she's already champion.
Cool. We've had it in the men's Rumble multiple times.
Mm-hmm. I don't know why people are pissed when this happened literally last year. Gunther and Logan were both in the Rumble. Like, again, like, if he was like Rhea Ripley or Tiffany Stratton, makes sense. But not Lyra and Chelsea. They definitely should be in the match. The AEW Women's Division averaged 8 minutes and 1 second in 2024, which was identical to 2023.
Damn, consistency.
That's bad. Maybe we give him more than one pay-per-view match. Pay-per-view. What are you gawking at?
There's a Julio Jones stat.
That he's the GOAT?
Huh?
That he's the GOAT?
Yeah, he was first 133 career games, most receiving yards by 1,000.
Yeah.
Luckiest hamstring is made of pool noodles.
The Paris pay-per-view, PLE that got announced. It's Clash in Paris. How do you feel about that?
I got unlocked out. I'm sorry.
The Paris pay-per-view, PLE, whatever you want to call it, got announced. It's called Clash in Paris. It's happening August 31st. How do you feel about the name?
Bring back Clash at the Castle instead.
Yeah, just call it Clash of the Castle. France has castles too.
No, but just go back. Clash of the Castle has like consistently been a top 6 PLE for WWE.
It's just a bad name, in my opinion. Like, it's just so like bad. NXT ended its night with a technical difficulties thing saying Vengeance Day.
That was definitely on purpose.
Yeah, because they typed it out. Do you have any theories? Because everyone I've seen is confused.
I mean, Vengeance Day's coming up.
Yeah, it's in 2 weeks though.
Yeah, just to hype it up.
But like, what does that mean? I just don't know what it means, man.
Ron Killing said happy birthday to Tommaso Ciampa. Well, not said congrats on the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Paul Levesque, and it's just Tommaso Ciampa. He does not break kayfabe.
Real. Who do you think is going to be the first challenger for Lyra Valkyria?
I don't know.
Oh, that's good.
I don't know. Not my job to know.
I mean, half the mid-card women's division is like gone right now.
Yeah. Well, we'll find some.
Hopefully soon. Yeah, we can get predictions now. We killed them in like 10 minutes.
More like 4.
Yeah, close enough.
And we don't say because nothing else.
Royal Rumble, baby. One of the best events of the year.
Apparently Penta has big plans for Mania.
Oh yeah, they absolutely should have plans for Penta.
All right, let's do predictions. We'll do the 2 matches first, and then we'll get to the Rumbles.
What?
DIY versus Motor City. That's 2 out of 3 false.
I think that DIY should win through heel tactics.
I agree.
I like Motor City, but DIY has had their first reign on the main roster for like 27 days, something like that. Like cut it short. This is just starting. This is like their first like big defense. First defense since Mania for those things for the titles on PLE.
Yeah.
I think we just need a really good match. I think they should come out on top still. I got DIY. Hashtag DIY, actually.
DIY. I agree with you that if they win, it should be real. I'm thinking Motor City. I think Hunter wants to set up Ciampa Gargano again. And do that at Mania.
Yeah.
And I think Ciampa having a second of hesitation to do a heel tactic costing them. And Gargano
Ciampa's turning phase?
Yes.
I think Gargano is the most face of the duo.
But I think with the story they're telling, it'll make the most sense for Ciampa because they played that Johnny was the hesitant one, and then he was the one who did the low blow and just started laughing like he was the mastermind of it all.
Yeah.
So I think Motor City wins.
I still think DIY takes out.
Cody Kevin in a ladder match.
Kevin should win.
Mm-hmm.
Because goddamn, this is the third or fourth time they've done this match. And all it's ended up is just a fucking rehash. Like, Kevin deserves a fucking championship at this point. He's been doing this for 4 years, where he's been consistently the guy they go to when they need a good challenger.
Yeah.
So,
yeah,
he should win. He's not going to.
He will.
No, Cody's gonna take it to Mania. Sadly.
Yeah, he is. I'm not gonna lie anymore. Hold on. Pause it real quick.
I'll pause you real quick. So, Kaleb, you have an interesting way that you want to predict the Rumbles.
I didn't get my Cody Kevin prediction.
I think you just said Cody was going to win. You just said Cody was going to win.
Yeah, but not how.
Oh.
I guess this is my meeting men match of the night. Actually, no, it's not. I'm going to give it to the
Rumble?
men's Rumble. Because there's going to be a lot more meat in that match. It's more people.
28 more meat in that match.
And that's like a cheating way to do it. So, more meat.
It is a cheating way to do it.
Cody wins, and I feel like Sammy somehow costs Kevin.
That makes sense.
Because that's the story I think they're telling here. And so, now also, this year we're doing the Rumble slightly different. In years past, we simply gave winners and losers, like every other thing. This year, we're doing it slightly different because, hey, where's the fun in that? So we are predicting not just winners and losers. We are also predicting 5 storylines. I think it was. No, it's 3 storylines.
I have no idea, man.
3 total storylines coming out of the 2 Rumbles for Mania. 5 returns. And the Iron Man and Iron Woman.
We're all going to be counting the winners when it comes to doing the record, which we still have not collected from 2024.
Yeah, I need to do that. I said I did, and I haven't. I had one job.
I'll sure you do it by.
I have Wednesday. One job. Yeah, I can do it Monday probably.
Okay, what do you want to do?
Well, I said we're starting with the men's this year.
Yeah.
So, who do you think the Iron Man will be?
The Iron Man should be Carmelo Hayes.
It should be. It won't be.
He should be top 10 entry and then make it pretty far.
Yeah. I don't think that's who it's going to be.
Who do you think the Iron Man is?
Penta.
I like the pick.
I think they're going to
like
continue to really ride that momentum. He's not winning the Rumble. It makes no sense storyline wise. And they're just going to ride it. They're going to continue to ride Penta.
Hey, yo.
Now, what storylines do you have coming out of it? Actually, we'll do returns first. One of my storylines involves a return I have.
I only have 2 storylines for the men's match.
We're doing returns.
I only have 1 return for the men's match because there's not many people currently out.
Yeah,
that are on a good timetable to return, I should say.
Yeah.
The only person
is the weak one.
I know for sure that can have a good return from the timetable is AJ Styles.
Yeah, and I have AJ on mine.
I think AJ Styles also it's pretty fitting because it's more than 9 years after their still debut.
I think AJ's and almost should have banned AJ too because AJ's predictable.
Yeah, he banned like Randy and Becky and stuff like that.
So, but my shock one, and you're gonna be like, yeah, because you're pushing this agenda is Ilya.
Yeah,
I think Ilya has the potential to do it.
I still don't think he does. I think he's got at least another like 3 or 4 weeks under his belt that he needs to complete. He might be back for Chamber.
Oh, he'll be here for Rumble number 30. Storylines. Now, you have 1. You said
I have 2.
2. I have 2 as well.
One of them is setting up a rivalry for the rest of the year. Cena tosses Randy out of the Rumble.
I have a Cena one, not with Randy.
I think he tosses Randy, and Randy goes batshit. Because I don't think they're going to move Cody to be heel, and they're going to have to do a Cody Randy thing eventually.
Yeah.
Whether that's Chamber, whether it's Rumble, not Rumble, Mania, whatever it is, Randy's going to lose his shit.
Yeah. I have Braun Breaker Cena.
Ooh.
Setting up for the IC title run.
Funny.
Because he doesn't have one.
It's going to be 17 rather than Grand Slam.
You never know that.
I know WWE enough where they will take the bigger accomplishment, the bigger record over another Grand Slam. I don't know.
Would you rather be the first to do something, or do you rather be one of many?
I think he'll. I think WWE might force him to be the first at something.
He'll go off script. He doesn't give a fuck. What are they gonna do? Fire him?
What are they gonna do? I don't know.
Yeah, we fired John Cena. He went off script for a better story.
He goes to TNA.
My other one.
They sent him to
the shocker. you want the other shocker for what I think is gonna happen storyline wise. You'll never guess. Ilya Gunther.
Ooh.
Who would have guessed? Grayson. Grayson would have guessed this. I
think Kaleb needs to fix his camera. That's why I think he needs
to it is so much worse now. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
We're still setting that up.
I will set that up till the day I die.
It's not gonna happen this year.
It's gonna happen. Let me have hope.
Not this year.
Let me have hope.
Gunther's dropping before Mania, so.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
No, he is not, Grayson.
He's dropping to Punk.
Stop having your wet dreams. I know at night you Ludwig yourself thinking of Gunther dropping.
Jesus Christ. So my other storyline is that Carmelo Hayes makes a top 4.
Oh.
I think a lot of people are like fantasy booking Roman, Punk, Rollins, Cena. I'm like,
no, because that one of them would have to win.
Well, yeah, one of them is gonna win. Anyways, I think that Melo makes the top 4, cements himself as like a top player for 2025. Like, Triple H has this thing with the Rumble that is always his like final 4, 5, 6 will always be players for the year.
Mm-hmm.
We saw that last year with the Women's Rumble. I think the Men's Rumble even showed that too with Punk, Drew, Cody. I think Rollins was also there. No, Rollins still had the title. So yeah, I think
Gunther.
was Gunther in there in the top?
I think Gunther was final 2.
No, because the final 2 was Cody Punk.
No,
You're thinking 2 years ago. Cody Punk ended last year.
I'm looking it up. Because I'm pretty sure I am right.
No, because they had to make the adjustment because I think Punk was winning.
Yes, it was Punk final 2.
Yeah, it's Punk Cody.
You're definitely right there.
It was Cody Gunther the 2 years prior. So like 2023 in Arlington.
I'm now trying to pull up the. Let's see if it was still the.
I don't remember what happened to Gunther during that Rumble. And that's why, like, I think I remember when we were talking about
The final 4
had Gunther in it.
was Gunther, Punk, Drew,
Yeah,
Cody.
see, there you go. Like Triple H has a habit of putting his big players at the end of the Rumble.
I'm trying to see who eliminated him.
I think Drew.
It didn't show. It doesn't show. Oh, it might be Cody. No, it didn't show in the highlights I'm watching.
Well, Triple H has had a hard on for Cody Gunther since Rumble 2023.
Yeah, because it slaps.
I mean, that part of the Rumble slapped. The match they had afterwards
Slapped.
at Crown Jewel 2024. Oh, you like that match now?
Mm-hmm.
You like that match now? Huh?
Yes, because Gunther.
Because Gunther got rolled up and lost.
Mm-hmm.
Just doesn't want to answer me.
He was asked for an email. That's why.
He got a work email, even though he's working right now. This man's. Oh, who do you got for your winner, my guy?
My official
Let's get
2025 Royal Rumble winner is Drew McIntyre.
I like it. 2-time Rumble winner.
I think it's weird because
It means he's the main event.
Yeah. So if you look at everything else, at no point did I ever mention Drew McIntyre.
No.
And I will tell you, until Thursday, aka today, I was not even considering Drew McIntyre as my winner.
Crazy. I had him in the considerations. I just don't think it's going to happen.
I am saying Drew because he has been a huge focus on Raw.
Mm-hmm.
I think they want to get him back in the world title picture. And this is the easy way.
He's
but
right
this
there.
is the easiest way.
He's right there.
It gives them fuel to fire for if they decide to have one of the two drop, Cody or Gunther. I think they're more likely to have Gunther, not Gunther, if Cody drop than Gunther. Because people have been very. I don't think they have anything going on with Cody still planned.
I don't think they have anything going on with Gunther, my guy.
Gunther's a lot easier to work with.
No, he's not.
Yes, because he's not the big face of the company.
Oh, because he's not a face of the company.
He's not the face of the company.
No,
Cody's
no one
the face.
You don't even like his reign right now.
I love his reign.
No, you don't. You hate his reign.
I will never turn this.
I know you hate his reign.
I will never turn this my sweet and glorious King Gunther.
Yeah, you know his reign's bad.
It's the best reign to ever exist.
They're going to make him drop before anyone.
No, he's never dropping. He's not allowed to. My sweet and glorious King is going to be the 3,000-day champ. Unless they go with the storyline that he can't win at Mania.
Real. Even though he already won at Mania. Yes, he did.
Yeah, he did. Oh, shit. I'm stupid.
Yeah, you are.
I'm stupid.
That was a bad take.
Grayson. I'm now Grayson.
Bad take.
Who do you have winning?
I have the future 17-time champion, John Cena. I have not wavered. I will not waver. 3-time Rumble winner. Make him a Stone Cold. Give him everything. Give him every belt.
I think it's too simple. I think it's too. He doesn't get to do Chamber as much as he wants.
Occam's razor. The simplest solution is the right solution.
I think it's the wrong solution in this case.
Why? He can have a match chamber. Have him face Jey Uso a chamber. Perfect. There you go.
He wants to be in the chamber.
I don't think he does.
He said he wants to be in the chamber.
He's too old.
Do you think he cares?
Yes.
No.
I think Triple H cares.
That's fair.
Especially because, in my opinion, while I think the Rumble is more of a stamina bit thing where and even then you can rest for a long, long time in the Rumble. The chamber it hurts. Like Tiffany got her ass beat last year. Gargano got his ass beat 2 years ago. It's not a fun place to be, especially if you're older.
It's a great fun place to be.
I think Punk will be in the chamber. But that's also because Punk has solidified itself as like this current run as like he's willing to do whatever.
Yeah. I think the women's rumble is gonna be the most fun predicting.
I love the women's rumble. You know me. I always think more about the women's wrestling than the men's wrestling.
This is also why this is the fun one to predict this year.
Yeah.
So let's talk women's. We'll do returns first because I think we'll have an almost identical list.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4.
I have
5.
I have 4.
I have 5.
I'll read off a name first and tell me if it's on your list.
Okay.
Actually, sorry, no, I have 3.
I have 5.
Alexa Bliss.
I had this. I think what the current reports are a smokescreen.
Yeah. And we've seen them do this. Also, I want to clarify this. Well, excluding the obvious ones.
Like who?
Like Becky Lynch.
Yeah.
Becky Lynch is obviously a shoe-in at this point.
I think she'll show up. I'm gonna give you a number for Becky Lynch, okay?
Okay.
25.
Okay. I'll give you a number for Alexa Bliss. 18.
I was gonna say 17. Oh my god.
I can tell you we're gonna agree on this next name.
Okay.
Actually, no, I'll skip that name for now because that's the name you're excited for. Stephanie Vaquer, I have on my list.
She's gonna debut on the Rumble.
She'll be there.
Yeah.
But it's debut. But I could have said Jordan Grace for this too, and everyone knows this.
Yeah, that's why I took Grace out of it because I know that she is messing with the wrestling fans.
I will tell you right now.
Clarify is
with one of my predictions later, she better fucking be there. That's all I'm gonna say.
And Jordan Grace, when she comes like actually into WWE, she needs to be the main roster. I don't want her in NXT. She doesn't need to be in NXT.
She touches NXT. All I gotta say is "fuck you, Triple H."
The only reason she should be in NXT is to face Julia or face Stephanie Vaquer. That's it.
Yeah.
And sometimes, main roster goes on to NXT for a little bit. Takes like a little gander.
But do not let her stay in NXT.
Yeah.
You want to do your one that's not the one you're excited for most?
Yeah, I think Asuka returns.
Asuka, I don't think she'll be back in time. I don't think she'll be medically cleared.
I think she is medically cleared.
I don't think so.
I think, well, they said that they have imminent plans for her.
Maybe after Rumble, but I don't think she'll be in Rumble.
Okay, but the Rumble's like the safest place for her to return.
So
she doesn't do. This is like Cena back in 2008. He didn't do too much when he came back when he came to the Rumble, but he was a surprise return from an injury. He doesn't need.
How Ilya is gonna be.
She doesn't need to do too much.
How Ilya is gonna be.
Yeah.
When he enters at 30.
That's crazy.
And I pop.
Man, a lamer fucking 30 than Sami Zayn.
No, he'll be a way better 30 than Sami Zayn.
Sami Zayn was a great 30.
You said you have 5, right? And you've only made him 3.
I've only in 2. You know my third one.
Yeah, I know. So do you want to do the 2 that's not her? Because she's my other one.
I think Kiana James is in time to return.
Yeah, I forget she exists.
Yeah, I know you do. With the current social media posts that have been going around with Kiana James, I think that it's kind of just like her trying to keep her name in the zeitgeist. I don't think a lot of people will be excited about it, but I think it's a good way to get her back into like people's brains. I don't think she'll last that long. I think that's
Yeah.
what come back. People like, oh, it's Kiana James. Like, oh shit, yeah, she's on Raw and everything like that.
Oh
I
shit,
think,
she exists.
I think Kiana could be a good person for Ladder to face though.
Yeah, I could see it.
And I have one that's storyline heavy.
So you want to do your storyline heavy first?
Yeah, I think Jade returns and then tosses Charlotte out immediately.
So I left Jade out because I also feel like she's a
Well, yeah, she's a shoe-in, but that's why I'm saying it's more like a
shoo-in.
tie-in. But I
I
think
do
that
have her in a storyline.
I think that's how you reveal who she is. That's why her tossing that person out.
It's a
almost
different
immediately.
person though than Charlotte.
I think Charlotte's the person.
I have Naomi.
Okay, so you're going with the obvious choice.
Yeah,
Oh,
sometimes.
but Cena's too obvious. Cena's too obvious.
Mhm.
But yeah, Naomi is the last time. Naomi's even more obvious. I think it's Charlotte though, because I think they might be pivoting from Jade Bianca
They
to
definitely are.
Jade Charlotte.
Because I almost wrote that down, but it feels like that's now what the wanting to stay away from.
Because I mean, a lot of people want Charlotte Tiffany. I understand that. If they have Charlotte Tiffany, Tiffany's retaining.
Yeah.
So I'm no. I mean, Tiffany
Yeah.
should retain, but
Let's talk about AJ Lee.
AJ Lee is definitely fucking returning with
She's
Punk.
entering at 30.
Oh yeah, she is. That's the best 30 we've had in a long, long time.
She's a good 30.
Yeah, Punk wasn't, he didn't hide anything from it. She won't win the Rumble, but I will tell you, okay, I had a pop last year for Liv coming back at 30. I'm telling you, I will fucking lose my mind if AJ Lee returns. If I hear Light It Up, I'm going to lose my fucking mind. And I will be insufferable for our next episode.
Yeah, and I will not be here for the next episode if she does return.
Your DMs will be like, they'll be lit up.
Grayson's going to be so focused on that, he's going to miss her getting eliminated by Ivy Nile immediately.
She won't get eliminated by Ivy Nile. She'll get eliminated by Liv Morgan.
Also, I don't think either of us included Nikki Bella because of all the reports that makes it feel like she very much is coming back. It's one of those obvious. It's obvious at this point that there's a high chance.
Jordan Grace, yeah.
Iron Woman.
I think mine's pretty obvious, but who's your Iron Woman?
My Iron Woman is Bianca.
Easy choice.
Easy choice. She just has a stamina to go. They need her to look really strong if they want to go with her and be
They're not going with her yet, but okay.
For Mania.
42, yeah.
Yeah. If they're gonna build that story, I think she's gonna be the Iron Woman.
My Iron Woman is the newcomer to the main roster, Roxanne Perez.
I forgot about Roxy. Yeah, but I don't think she'll be the Iron Woman for me.
Roxy's probably okay. Here we go. Roxy enters at 8. She finishes 6th.
I respect it. I respect it.
What storylines do you got?
Huh?
What storylines do you have?
Storylines? It was just Naomi, Jade.
Okay, well, I had the Jade getting tossing Charlotte out. I also think Becky and Lana need to have an interaction, whether it's positive or negative, whether it's, hey, we're probably building a faction, or hey, we're going to Mania. I don't care.
I would love live with Becky at Mania. I would love.
I hear a lot of people complaining that, like, the idea of Roxy Bailey at Mania for the US and Lyra Becky for the IC.
Passing the torch.
Yeah, it's a passing the torch, but also at the same time, it's a mid-card championship. We should be using the Mania moment, at least, to build the champion as a main eventer.
I mean, especially if you go Charlotte Tiffy.
Mm-hmm. I definitely think I think any of the PLE, yes, mid-carders should be facing off against mid-carders for the championships. But this is Mania. If you're talking Mania, it's got to be bigger. You got to put your best names out there. Becky versus Lyra is your best match right there. Bailey versus Roxanne is your best match right there. It's plain and simple.
Yeah. Now, Grayson, I want you to name your winner first, because I will guarantee you will not even think my winner is Io Sky. Yeah, You've been on this train all along.
I will never waver. I will never waver. It will never give it up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm never wavering.
Grayson, I want you to guess who my winner is.
I feel like you may have caved in to
Wait,
my
no.
agenda. No?
No,
It's Maxine Dupree.
it's not Maxine Dupree.
Blair Davenport.
Not Blair Davenport.
Are you going with Bianca?
Not going with Bianca either.
Charlotte?
I'm going with a long shot. I'm going with I might be the only person in the world who predicts her to win this Rumble. But I think WWE is so hyped for her after all the work she has done in NXT.
Oh. Yeah.
Who do you think I'm about to say?
Jordan Grace, you were saying.
I'm about to say Jordan fucking Grace.
Caleb, I love this take because I made a similar. Okay, I don't know if you watched my video about predicting the big gimmick matches.
I won't lie, I haven't.
I put Io as my Rumble winner, but I said there's a name out there that I don't think a lot of people have been talking about. That being Jordan Grace.
I think she did such great work when they won in NXT. She's been so hyped up. When's the last time you put so many WWE people talking about this a free agent that's a woman?
Jade, but that was like barely.
But this is still not even at the same level. People every day talk about what Jordan Grace is going to do for this women's division.
Mm-hmm.
You get an easy setup for either Rhea Jordan or Tiffy Jordan.
Mm-hmm.
And it's probably go, in my mind, I think they'd rather go Jordan, Rhea.
I don't think so.
I really think
that's face.
I really think they want to
do. That's face for Mania, my guy.
I really think they want to do.
I think
Tiffy Charlotte. I really think they want to do Tiffy Charlotte.
I don't believe it anymore. I don't see the vision, but I don't see it becoming reality.
I really think they want this to be a huge passing of the torch pay-per-view, and then we have the two young bucks and Jordan Rhea.
I don't hate Jordan Rhea. Obviously, you guys know I'm really high on Rhea Ripley. You know I'm really high on Jordan Grace. I just think that Jordan Tiffy, if they want to go with Jordan winning the Rumble, which I think she might be best for the Chamber if you're gonna be real. I think it's just a better meshing of ability. Like Tiffy's a high flyer technical mix, and Jordan's is a powerhouse. But having two powerhouses together doesn't always work great. I do think that.
I think if you want a woman to pay main event Mania this year, your best chance is Rhea, Jordan Grace.
I think EO is a better option when it comes to that. I think that Rhea may let Rhea flex her bag like she did with Nia, just because Jordan's a little bit of a better base.
Yeah,
when it comes to things, because she can lift Rhea easily, much like Nia can. So I like the choice though. I don't hate it at all. If Jordan wins, I will not be angry, even though my EU agenda has been really heavy over the last few months.
Only really heavy. I think it would be. I'm just selling how heavy it's been.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah, but I like the idea of Jordan Grace winning it. It's fun.
I think Triple H is more in love with Jordan Grace than he was with Jade Cargill when they first came out. So I think that
because Jordan Grace has been better.
Yeah, Jordan doesn't need the extra instruction of how it'll work in a WWE environment. All right, I'm gonna wrap this up because I gotta go to the bathroom, but thank you guys for watching this episode of the Stomp podcast. Let us know who your guys' Rumble winners are and who are your Iron Man and women's are. And we will see you guys on Saturday for the live reaction. Until our next episode of the Stomp podcast, remember to like, subscribe, do whatever on whatever podcasting format you like. Merch in the description below. Check it out. And until then, bye-bye.
Peace.
Bro's doing wrist face.